Yo, what is up? It's so windy right now and I really love it. The sun is about to set, right? I just love this weather. Look at the clouds behind me. It's not typical. It's not very typical to have such a, you know, beautiful wind and beautiful clouds around. So it's a very nice weather um and I'm just loving I'm just liking where I am right now. So today's video topic is like you have to be a little delusional in order to actually achieve your dreams and goals and ambitions. Because if you are just thinking, inside the box and you're not really, you are just following the society rules. Okay, so if you're not being delusional, if you're not thinking outside of the box, if you're not actually thinking like nobody else, if you are like, you know, thinking about dreaming, if you're dreaming big, right? So if you're dreaming big, something which is far away from you right now, right? So if you are dreaming big, you know, and you're not there right now, obviously, because obviously you're dreaming big, you're dreaming. So you're not there right now. If you're dreaming big, then people will say to you things like it's not realistic, that's not how most people are, that's not what most people do. Most people follow the 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 traditions, the realistic paths, you know so people will say to you things like that, things like those, right? People will say, don't do this, you're dreaming big, you're dreaming, you're not living in the moment, right? You're just assuming things out of nowhere, right? But the thing is that if you want to reach your full potential, right? If you want to reach your full potential, then you have to be a little delusional. Then you have to dream big, right? If you actually, you know, want to use and utilize what you're capable of, then you have to dream big because you're capable of achieving big things. But the thing is that when you dream big and go for big things, society doesn't like you, and you know it is not a, a, a path that most people have followed in the past. So you're kind of new, you're kind of doing it for the first time, right? So because of which you feel you kind of start to regret your decision. You start to doubt yourself, you start to you know believe that maybe other people were right, that you should be realistic and not go after things that are you know a little hard to achieve. So you start to doubt yourself, right? The point of making this video is that you have to be a little delusional, you have to dream big, you have to think outside of the box, you have to follow a non-traditional path. You have to listen to your gut, you you know listen to yourself, listen, observe what you're capable of, right? And then go after those things, right? Even if those things are kind of unrealistic, right? Even if those things are demanding you to do things that nobody has done before, right? So you have to be a little delusional. You have to think big. You have to think wise. You have to. Again, it's scary, right? When you because nobody has done that before, right? Most people follow the traditional paths, right? Almost every single person follows the traditional paths, right? Because they are scared to do the things on their own, right? But if you truly want to, like, you know go big in life and reach your full potential, then it is very important to think big and actually do the big things, right? You have to try, right? Even if it feels scary, just go after it, right? Think big, don't listen to people, and try the big things, right? Be delusional, think outside of the box, right? And trust me, it's going to be a great experience. You're going to learn a lot, you know and who knows, you might actually achieve your dreams. And it is possible, right? It's not impossible, right? Big things are not impossible, right? We are capable of so much, right? So don't be scared, right? Don't be scared of dreaming big. Don't be scared of doing things that nobody has done before. Listen to your gut, listen to yourself. And if you feel like you should do those things, then you should do those things, right? Listen to yourself, right? uh, don't stop just because other people are opposing your mission or your goal, right? So that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Sun is about to set, like I said in the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna go back home. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully. Peace.